the last video we were discussing about how we can implement the debugger in our code and how we can use the debugger to find the errors in our code. So debugger is very naive and very good solution to find where your code has runtime error. So basically we have runtime error over here and we can determine it using the debugger. So in the last video I show you can add the breakpoints, and using the breakpoints you can identify your error, and this can be used like anywhere in the project, like any screen in the Flutter project, and it will work wonders, right? So now we will moving forward in the advanced debugging, which has we will see what these parts are, what is the call stack, what is watch, and what is the variable, right? So the most important thing is breakpoints and watch. So you will be doing this stuff more. This is like some general things. You will be not using that much, but the watch and the breakpoints are very useful, and I will show you how we can achieve that, right? So in the last video I also show you about types of error. We have main two types of error. If I go back to the main screen, it's a compile time error which doesn't allow debugging, and the runtime error which allows debugging. Okay, so let's get started and let's start. So in the last video, as I showed you how you can break points, so it's like very simple code. What about like if you have some code which is like around 2000 lines or 3000 lines, right? It can be possible, and it is not like something big. In Flutter app you will create some pages which will be around 1000 lines or 5500 lines or plus. So the good approach would be make more widgets and stuff. Yeah, you know that code refactoring, which is like refactoring is nothing but like making components and distributing them across the file and not creating a one big file, right? So that's the one good solution to prevent error and makes the file easier to detect the errors, right? So that's the main thing. So always take care of that. Always take care of like creating code blocks and reusing the codes and stuff, so which helps you to like refactor the code. As we have, this is like a mess. We can shortify it. We can create like different pages for widgets and stuff. We can create a page for this and the dialog and use it like multiple times. We can achieve that. Okay, so the focus of the video, we'll go to the run and debug section, and I will show you first about this stuff. So this is very advanced thing and it is very useful. As I show you right now, we have to do so much like hard work, right? We have to add debuggers, like pointers, like what is that, breakpoints and everything, to then narrow them down until we find the error, right? So what if we have something which will automatically find the error? And here we go, let's go. So this is not 100% accurate, like it's accurate, but it will not show you the exact thing what you want to see, which can be achieved by debugger. So it will like, it helps like 90% of the time. So as soon as I hit the debugger, okay, you can see it directly shows you, it directly takes you where the exception is coming. Okay, so which shows color is equals to none and decoration is null, and it shows in the container class. So you can see, identify on the container part we have this issue. So this is not useful for this part, but if you have some null check errors or like error with values which is not integers and stuff, it is very valuable. And this is like, this will detect all the exception and this will detect the uncaught exception. So you can like jump with, play with them. I recommend to start both of them. It will help you, right? So how we basically use this, what we do is on the tier of creation, if you use it, you will be like toasted, like so many exceptions, because you are building the code. So once we have built the features, we will move forward and enable these two parts, and we will then go through the entire app and clear and solves every exception we can find in the app. So it's a nice good practice. It prevents any exceptions to come and helps the code look clean and workable. Also, it is a very good strategy to make a code without any exception. So exceptions are nothing, like exceptions are also one thing. Let's explain you that. So if you don't know about the exceptions, so errors and exceptions are different. Errors are basically a thing which stops, like in the simple terms, it will cause something a pain to your code, right? But exceptions are some like suggestions by the compiler that this can go wrong, this goes wrong, but still your code is running. So main difference is this. So when the error comes, your code will not run. It will give red screen, gray screen, as I showed you in the red screen of that. But when the exception comes, it will show you on the debugger or the terminal, but it is not something that major or something that affects the user interface. Okay, it will affect some minor parts like API calls will be delayed, screen device will be delayed, some elements will be delayed too, but it's not that major. So exceptions should be taken care of for better performance of the app and the seamless experience for the UI. Okay, so exceptions are important too, and you can detect each and every exception from here. So the best practice is a tool, just to build the app, then enable this and then go through the entire apps and find each and every app. So the task for this video will be the project you have created, enable those two features and walk around completely, right? Press each and every button, each and everything, do CRUD, do everything, do completely did that, not completely did that, everything. After that, I surely say you will get one exception, right? Okay, so this is the exception part done. Then we have a watch thing. So what is watch? Watch, as the name suggests, is used to watch the some certain variable. So if I want to watch this, I will just add the watch variable, add the variable into this, and you will see right now it's not available. It's basically available in the debugger section, right? So if I just go to the checkbox style, right, I will add the text box in the added text box, right? Okay, we have created certain debuggers, right? So if I now go to this, as we have checkbox styles, yep, seem kind of optimized, it's still staying that. We have placed the debugger very wrong. You have to take care of like how you place your debugger. Right, I placed on tab, then I press on tab. As you can see, as soon as I pressed on the on tab, it shifted to the string because right now it's empty. Okay, so then I go to the certain debugger part like interior, and now you can see our variable is stored with the value of checkbox style 1. Okay. Yep. So this is very useful. Now you can see we have done that. As soon as the debugger stops, I add something into this, and when I add this debugger detector, you will see we have again got the new watch. So this is very useful when you detect some variables, and it helps you in the like code debugging parts. And okay, I think the debugging was completely clear for you. This is also a similar thing, but it's a variable and it's not that useful, and also the call stuff. Okay, so you will be using watch and the breakpoints. After complete the coding, remove all the watch, allow this, and you will get to go. So that's it. Have a nice day. Check your practice. Bye.